stuck in all areas of your life and are unable to make a change? Do you feel unfulfilled and want more of your life? Do you have a big challenge or goal in your life that you're trying to achieve? Let's get ready to transform your life. Nadia Rosh could be the missing ingredient in your life. Nadia Rosh is a life coach that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be in your life. Being a client of Nadia, you will be able to achieve personal and professional goals, restore happiness in your life, decrease stress, increase confidence, and self-esteem. Nadia has helped clients develop deeper and closer relationships, improve communication skills, and gain greater clarity and understanding in your life. Nadia coaches men, women, adults, or youth and helps everyone get ready to transform their life. Call Nadia Rosh at 954-907-5176 or visit RadioNadia777@gmail.com and get your free consultation. Join our radio TV show on changeforthebetter.tv and ask your questions on the air. Call 954-907-5176 today and change for the better. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Change for a better day, better way, better life, more meaning.
Sometimes life needs adjustments to work out for us, and making these adjustments can be difficult to see. Welcome to Change for a Better Life, Love, and Health with Nadia, a weekly empowerment show hosted by world-traveled Nadia Rosh as she brings needed information to help you select the right path in life's challenges, relationships, and just taking care of your body. Nadia welcomes all questions on the show by calling 888-565-1470 and asking anything that you're having a problem with. You can see Nadia on changeforthebetter.tv as each week she will bring new solutions to your life. And to reach Nadia directly, call 954-907-5176. Now, let's get ready for change with Nadia Rosh.
Hello everyone, this is Nadia Rosh and my beautiful Carol.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
We have already serial with her, so it's not new, right?
Nothing new, no.
Nothing new.
So we're just continuing on from last week's episode.
Yes. I just remind a little bit our listeners what we're talking about.
Yes.
We're talking about why it's so hard to have relationship in these days.
Yes, that's true.
Actually, people meet, but they cannot keep it. There's so many things.
A lot of factors
hold it down to keep it what they actually started.
This is true.
So we're talking about your relationship, your previous relationship.
My previous one, yeah.
Yeah,
we can talk about that.
8 years.
No, it was pretty much 10.
10 years.
And the friendship altogether was over 20.
Wow, that's a time.
That's a long time, yes.
Yeah, and you're supposed to know the person with whom you are.
That's the funny thing. I was telling the person I'm dating now, the mistake I made with that guy was that we only knew each other from, he's a musician, still is a musician, and I only knew him from whenever we would see each other at concerts.
A professional,
we also knew each other from work, but we didn't know each other
personally.
Right.
Yes.
We didn't know each other's fears and beliefs and childhood memories or childhood traumas. That was the mistake. And the mistake I made was that I said one night after having a few drinks, I was feeling a little flirty, and I said, I used to really like you. And then he said, I liked you too. We never flirted with each other. And the next thing you know, a few months passed, and we're in bed together. But we didn't get to know each other. We never dated. We never discussed anything.
So he never actually chased you to having you, This is like happened.
It was like overnight. And it was a whirlwind romance, but at the end of the day, when the dust settled and the passion was no longer there, we were left with nothing.
And this is, you have the same ideas what you do. You have the same passion about the music and what you're doing.
We got along.
And this is still not keep it the right thing.
Yes, we got along well in terms of pop culture and what we liked musically and in the movies that we liked and the books that we read. That's fine. But there's more to life than that. There's spirituality and religion and how we grew up. We grew up very differently. We didn't know that. He thought I was one kind of girl, and I thought he was another kind of guy. But we grew up very, very differently. And that really took an effect, unfortunately, on our relationship. And the sad thing is, I'm no longer bitter. I'm no longer angry. He married someone else almost immediately after our breakup. But what it's not so much that I lost a boyfriend. I lost my friend. I lost that friendship, and I'll never have that friendship because I really valued that friendship.
Do you have a feeling actually for this man? Because a woman always have love inside. And if she respect man, this love is automatically coming to,
You mean for the ex?
Yes.
You would have asked me 3 months ago, I would have said I wish him dead. But you know what? Life goes on.
No, the time when you are together.
Oh, yes.
You have these feelings.
Of course.
This is what this woman is always have it and don't need the build. If she respect man,
yes,
she automatically love him.
But listen, in the back of my mind, there was always something making me wonder and worry. That was something
because he not treat you right.
That's it. That was
it. It's not what you deserve.
Exactly.
Yes.
Were you there? Because that's exactly what happened.
Yes, and I have some statement.
Okay.
I have a little bit work for that.
Sure.
And it's one statement. What hurts the most is then that trust someone blindly. Oh, we have a call. Okay.
Oh, yes, cool.
The trust somebody blindly, and then the person actually prove to you are blind.
That's it.
Because, you trust completely.
Especially in the end. You know what?
Yes.
That trust that I used to have.
Right.
I was starting to doubt, and it wasn't that I was nagging him. A woman just knows. I can't speak for every woman, but a lot of women I've talked to, we just know when something isn't right. Even men, a person will know something isn't right. You're acting differently.
Yes.
You're saying and dressing and just everything that you're doing, your routine is not the same.
Yes.
So, yes, I agree with that.
So, another one. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone who doesn't care about losing you.
True. I did lose myself. I felt like I lost my identity. Yes.
So, this is why is one to another hurts so much because you lose yourself and you put yourself
not only that you
to
feel
another person's life.
You feel like a fool. You feel because you trusted that person, you invested so much time and energy, and you gave so much of your soul and your mind and your body to this person that then you feel foolish. You're like,
okay, we have to take a call.
Yes, let's take the call.
Yes.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah.
I can't hear her, but you said it's Alicia?
Alicia? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now very clear. Yes, go on.
I have been doing the online dating thing, and just hasn't been working out. I mean, I've met a few men, but it's not what it really,
what they promised?
What they write it in their profile? This is what you mean?
I'm sorry?
You not found it the men who write it down in their profile some information and then you meet them. This is not the true, right?
Exactly. Or they linger it out to be the truth for a while. They're very attentive.
True.
For about a week or two, and maybe go on like 1 or 2 dates, and then they just do crazy things.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
This has happened many times.
Yeah.
Not say all the time, but many times this has happened because this is a type of man who not looking for serious relationship. They want to or just socialize, just make some companion, using woman for some purpose.
Of course.
Having sex, of course. This is the main point. Without no responsibility, without anything, feelings, anything. So this is why they pretending to be somebody else.
Exactly.
And they are not what they say. I recommend it. If they want to date you, don't go first date physically.
Yeah.
Just ask to go Skype
unless
or
that's what you
WhatsApp
want.
or some kind of video call first.
Like Skype, right? Mm-hmm.
Like Skype or WhatsApp or the what is called FaceTime.
FaceTime, yeah.
Yeah, just to make a call and asking the questions.
Well, listen, a friend of mine, a guy, went on a date, and he was looking for a girl to date on a regular basis, and the girl immediately said, "If you like what you see, I'm ready for something physical," and that's how it went down.
Wow. Yeah. You know what is these days is actually men is very spoiling
Yes.
because so many women don't need relationship. They
No.
don't looking. They want just physical things. Sometimes whatever her needs,
Yeah.
and she don't care who is that.
No, this woman did not care.
But if the person is serious and want to have a long relationship,
Yeah, I don't think.
they can
But
do
even
that.
the women that even specify
Yes.
that they want a long-term relationship, they're not looking for games or anything like that. The men are not really participating. I mean, they're just ignoring that. They say, yes, I'm looking for a long-term relationship, and I just want to focus on one person.
Yeah.
And they revert to, they go on 2 dates, and they already want to.
One sex,
Something bad.
yes, of course. Do you know what is what I did? Is actually asking before I even give my phone number. I asking what kind of relationship you are looking for.
Yeah.
Or just casual, just talking.
Oh, yeah,
Just,
we did all that. We texted and we spoke online for about a week or so. Everything sounded fine, and then we finally went out to dinner. We met. The first date went fantastic. The second date,
honey, forget about him. It's so many very good men is around, and
True.
don't trust this jerk, and just go on. Just go, and you found it one, because you cannot say from a million people what we have here available men, they are all gout, kind of. They
you
is a
will
good
find
man
nice
over
one. You
there,
just
and they
have
look
to
in a
go
good
through
woman.
The process. You
Go
just
ahead.
have to go through you just need to go through the process.
Yes,
And
this
there's
is
so
a
many
little
out
bit.
there and everything. You just have to weed the other ones out until you find the right one.
How long is that going to take? That's the question.
That's a shop around. It's a called shop
You
around.
got to kiss a lot of frogs to get to the prince. That's the problem.
You know what
See, that's
is
why you
better
have
to.
you also have your friend also to help you fish
Yes.
them out.
Yes. In my case, it's my mom. She's the one that says, no, or yeah. This is good. This one's good, or no, I don't think so. So, yeah, that does help. The opinion of people that you trust, your girlfriends that have your back, that's absolutely true. Because sometimes
it does help a lot.
they can see it from another perspective, like, no, this guy's in it for the wrong reasons, and you deserve better, girl. You know what I'm saying? So, not good.
It's actually we as a woman, we're not supposed to looking for the man. We just present ourselves.
But we're in the 21st century,
So
that's out the window.
No, you don't have to. If you want a relationship, the serious relationship,
Yeah.
you just need to show man you existed.
Okay.
You don't have to follow him right away. You don't have to chase him. Never. Actually,
But some men like
never.
the chase.
No, whatever they want,
Yeah.
But real women don't do that.
Then you're old school, because I know plenty of women that go for it.
This is not just the
I
old
kind of wish
school.
it was back into old school.
It would be nice.
Kind of nice.
I'm sorry?
It will be
The old
nice. She
stuff
said
is
this will
actually
be.
quite nice.
It would be, because the niceties and the all the manners, that's all gone now. Like I said, my friend, he's actually my ex-boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend of mine. He said, "Oh, I went on a date, on this online date, and this chick turned out to be really crazy. She seemed really nice, but the first thing out of her mouth when I picked her up in Meisner was, if you like what you see, it's on." And that's how it went down.
And because you
Wow.
take it what he said, that's your fault. If you said, I'm not accept that, I'm not do what is not
Well,
in my
listen.
level. You have to grow my level. I don't go your level.
He liked her profile. He liked her profile enough to say, I want to go out on a date, thinking that she's on the same. He wanted a relationship. But because she presented herself as, okay, I'm here now, this is how it's going to go down, he was like, well, everything I thought I was going for is out the window. All right, I'm just going to go for it because why not? It's, it's tail without the chase. Why not?
Well, this is why women need to keep it her standard.
She didn't want to, apparently. She went for it. And she got what she was looking for. An easy, night out.
Well, accidents happen all the time.
This is true.
But generally, we have to have our standard.
Yes.
And keep it this standard.
And I'm like that. I have my
Yes.
standards.
We're going to take 1 minute break.
Okay.
And we come back. Thank you, Alicia, very much.
Bye, Alicia.
Thank you.
As you all know, life is full of surprises, and one of the most important assets we have is our health and our ability to earn a living. If that ability is taken away, what would happen to you? It is therefore important to protect yourself and your family. One way to do so is through a life insurance with living benefits. This type of life insurance policy does not just pay out at death, it advances you all or some of the death benefits while you are alive. Should you be faced with either cancer, stroke, heart attack, or several other critical illnesses, call Frank Flavian for an insurance need analysis at 954-318-0561. You are listening to Change for a Better Life, Love, and Health with Nadia Rosh as she explains options in your life. Join the conversation by calling 888-565-1470 and talking with Nadia. If you would rather write in a question, visit her website at www.changeforthebetter.tv and chat in a question. Nadia promises to respond as quickly as she can. Now, back to our show.
So, thank you for the call.
Yes.
And we come back to talking to you.
Yes.
So you are start new relationship when you are start feeling like you are ready.
Yes.
You are most of 1 year when you breaking up is a time 1 year ago. You breaking up?
It was
more.
The problem started in 2013 and it didn't really end until I'd say February, March of 14. So it's been over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and
I wasn't ready.
You doesn't feel like you, and this is very well. Because you can't jump in another relationship when your heart is broken.
I've made that mistake before.
This is wrong.
It's called a rebound, and it's no good.
You can't replace
I wasn't
what
ready.
is not replaceable.
I said I will start dating. First of all, I'm not going to look for anybody.
Right.
I will start, but I will put it out to the universe. I'll put out the energy to the universe when I am ready. And it was like instantaneous. When I was ready,
Yes,
it was
it's right there.
It was as easy as I looked to my right and there
It
was
is right there.
just like that.
Okay.
And it was at a concert. So
So tell me, when you met him, is there a click?
yes,
So
instantly.
you don't need to say, "Oh, I fall in love with him in the first time I
wouldn't
see
say
him."
it's love.
It's actually click. This spiritual,
Yes,
mental click. This is what is actually attract you.
correct.
Okay.
It was as simple as I looked to my right. I didn't know he was there. The show was about to start. We said a few things after the show. We talked some more, and I knew what he was talking about, and I knew what he knew what I was talking about, and we both love music, so it was instant. It was an instant attraction, and it was as if to say, "There you've been there this whole time. It took you long enough."
Yes.
That
yes.
was that simple.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm in love. I'm not rushing in anything.
You know what? This is another thing what women do mistake.
Yes.
They fall in love so quick.
They
because
think.
the love inside of us, we don't need to build that.
No.
We're sharing love. And when this click is coming, sometimes we are too rushed to explore
Yeah,
our
what's the
love
hurry?
to the men, and they're not ready. They don't have this kind of emotions what we have. So it's have to be time.
But the good thing is that we've both been through the emotional ringer. He just got divorced, and with my last relationship, I said I will never trust again. And I said, I don't know if I'm ever going to ever be with anyone ever again. I'm probably going to grow old and be an old maid. But we both agree we've been through.
You know, this is not true, right?
I know it's not true, but at the moment, when things are happening,
yes.
you just feel like this big.
Right.
So, we both agree there's no hurry. Let's be friends. Let's get to know each other. And that's how it is. We're good friends. We go out, we talk. And the time, I'm telling you, one night we went out and it was like 6 hours and we were talking and it didn't feel like 6 hours. I saw the sun come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's that special.
And this is a good thing, you don't have to apologize ever about your feeling.
No.
When you feel, just to say what you feel, and you don't have to saying sorry for that because that's real you.
Yeah.
Some people, they are hiding their feelings, and they try to figure out what the person like it, and they start playing.
But they have to have a reason why they're hiding their feelings. Maybe from a previous hurt, maybe from a childhood trauma.
This is why you not start relationship if something hurt you. You have to pass that.
A lot of people don't get over it though. A lot of people keep that
And
that
this
burden.
past is not them live life now happy, because if you worry something, you're never happy.
No.
If you stress something, you're never happy.
You never have peace
to
of
pass
mind.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is not just a hurt you, it's a hurt another person with whom you want to do.
It hurts a potentially good relationship.
How do you feel about the man who you start dating if he ready with his actually drama too?
Yeah.
He
Well, I
went
wouldn't
through a
I wouldn't
drama.
stick around for long. That's for sure.
So
I don't have that kind of time.
How he feel about? He's still talking about the previous relationship?
He just said, I want to move on.
Mm-hmm.
I was married for 9 years. It was really rough. I thought I was being a hero. She was much younger. He thought he was saving her. And I said, you can't save people. They can only save themselves if they want to be saved. They can only help themselves, right? And so I said, I understand. I get where you're coming from. And sometimes if I ask a question and he talks about it, he'll answer honestly, but then he'll say like, you know what, we need to move on. I don't want to talk about this. It's like, it's over.
Okay.
And I respect that. I said, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you know what is my opinion? You don't have to go back and discuss with your new relationship, your old relationship. That's not correct.
But we're coming together as friends who have been hurt. We are not putting any kind of title on our friendship saying you're my boyfriend and I'm your girlfriend. We're two hurt souls that found each other at a concert. We started talking, we like each other, and we're growing, I'm telling you, more and more attracted to each other as time goes by. It's like the more we discover about each other, the more we're like saying, okay, these feelings are real, but we're going to take it slow. And we're on the same page about that. And it's really nice. It's refreshing because we're not in a hurry. We're also older. We're middle-aged now. So now we know what we want.
Not older. Don't use this word. It's mature. You become mature.
Okay, we are experienced.
Experienced.
We have had experiences where we've made mistakes and we've learned
and
from
you
them.
become mature.
Yes.
And wise.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So now there isn't that
Age
rush.
is actually existed if you know that.
I respect that.
This is how you feel.
But we are experienced and we are learning from our past mistakes. What we now know what we want in another person, we want from ourselves and what we want in a relationship. And we're not going to rush into something just because there you are, you're available and I'm available and I like you and you like me. There isn't that panic. A lot of people have this panic like, we got to get ready now. We got to get married and we got to plan our future. We just met. Let's get to know each other.
Exactly.
In a year, we may want to kill each other in a year.
I research about this, and is actually a lot of experts said is waiting time before you start thinking about commitment is supposed to be not less than 1.5 years.
Okay.
This is a time when you communicate every day.
Sure.
When you are connected, when you feel like togetherness.
Yes.
And you start knowing each other in different situations in life,
Yeah.
And if you feel like this is matched because this is only match. You can change the person,
No.
and nobody want to change. Your new relationship, you don't want the man who come to your life change you, because you
No.
have your standard, you have your life, you have your habits.
That's
You
true.
have to accept
Who you are.
who you are.
Yes.
And same thing to the man. So only what we need to looking, it's a match. If you match for this one,
I
and
think that if you have to try really hard to find reasons and why we should stay together, or why do I like this person, you don't like them. You just know when you like them. You don't think about it. You just go, I like them. I like them the way they are. They're not perfect. There's certain things that drive me crazy, but I'm mad about them. I can't stop thinking about them. And they
Right.
make me happy when I'm around them. I feel like a better person when I'm around them.
that's it. That's what it actually is. When other person increase your self-esteem and
Yes.
you feel so good inside,
Yeah,
it is not about even him. It's about how you feel.
exactly.
And this is, you don't have to looking for the love, because his love is there if the happiness is there.
Yeah.
If you are happy, love is automatically coming from you. This is
And let me tell
inside
you
of
something.
us. We don't need to do anything. Men supposed to, because this is actually in the scripture, it's in the Bible.
Okay.
As a command for the man. Man, you have to love your wife, because they. Oh, we have 2 minutes left.
I can't believe
it. So, this is command for the man. For women, we don't have this command.
Wow.
God create us perfectly with a love inside.
Okay.
And say, you know what? When his man try his best to love you, respect him.
It's the chivalrous way.
Respect
Yes.
him. And this is what man is actually looking for. Because when you respect man, you happy about the with whom you are.
Well, you have to have self-respect
Your
first.
love is just flow. The love is just to cover everything. Because
Right.
we are women full in love. We are love.
Mm-hmm.
This is how God created us perfectly. After Adam.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah. Oh my God.
Is it
We
really
have to-
over?
Yeah. We have a 1 minute.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. So we're
Till
gonna
next week.
continue next week.
Yes.
Stay with us. We will be back.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks again.
Nick, thank you, Carol.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
You have been listening to Change for a Better Life with Nadia Rosh as she explores the mysteries of life, love, and health. Tune in next week for another chapter that will help you make the right choices in your everyday situation. If you wish to contact Nadia, please call her at 954-907-5176 directly, or visit the website www.changeforthebetter.tv. And thank you for tuning in for Change. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management,